We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. It'll be Diamond Dynasty action this evening between the Avengers and the Twins. We've got an excellent matchup on our hands in this one. Two of the league's craftiest starters go head-to-head next. Now to the plate, Juan Soto. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
For the Avengers.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike one.
Soto. First pitch. 7
Liner
o'clock.
towards second, but this will be gloved out there at second as he didn't have far to go for the out. Standing in, Howie Kendrick. He'll get to take his first cuts here. A ball and no strikes. Kendrick makes a lot of great contact against left-handed pitching, perhaps one of the best in the game in that regard, but he does have his warts against right-handers at times. Just not as proficient at putting the ball in play when it's coming from that side. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. No problem over there for Goldschmidt, and there are two gone now.
Batting third, the shortstop.
First pitch coming, here it is.
Turner.
And this pitch is right down the middle, strike one. To the left side, but it's well foul. The 0-2 pitch. Line to the right side. Ozuna is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. So that brings in the power-hitting middle infielder, Paul DeYoung. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The shortstop,
Breaking ball that's cut on and missed for the first strike. The next 0-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. Coming to the plate now, Matt Carpenter, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Carpenter.
And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball one. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Soto sprinting after it. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out. So bases are empty here with two gone. And stepping in, the power-hitting first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt. Fouled off. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Fouled away. Bases are empty here with two men out. Lofted in the air out toward right center. On the move is Springer. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. And now he'll get into scoring position with two away. Now they'll have to deal here with Adam Dunn. Runner in scoring position with two gone.
Number 44.
And a ball 1-0. Goldschmidt at second with two down. Big swing and a miss at the changeup. A ball and a strike. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Holy Toledo! So the bases are clear now following the home run. And that'll bring up the outfielder, Marcell Ozuna.
Ozuna.
All over that one, but a little out in front. Foul ball. Rolled slowly down the third baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike three. Leading off the inning, Rafael Devers. As they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. Second inning starts with a fastball that misses. It's 1-0. Well, fans of good pitching are in for a real treat today. Guys, what can we expect from the matchup?
Well, Matty, these are two guys that aren't hard throwers. They're more touchy-feely guys, hard, soft, up, down, in and out, D-row. And these are the kind of guys that can really frustrate you when you're in that batter's box.
100%, Dan. When you got a flamethrower on the mound, he's going to live and die with his good stuff. But when you got a finesse guy out there, you step out of the box and a lot of different thoughts start entering your mind. What should I sit on? This is going to be an interesting matchup.
Suzuki.
Kurt Suzuki is at the plate now as he looks at strike one. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball one.
As a pitcher, you got to feel good that you had him out front. Even though he didn't pot commit on that one, it opens up a lot of weapons for you to go high fastball or throw even a better off-speed pitch.
So following the error, it's now runners at first and second. And next to bat will be the first baseman, Matt Adams. First and second here with nobody out. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. And he checked his swing, but it's a strike three called, and that's the first out of the inning.
Batting seven.
First offering on its way. 92 splits the plate, and it's strike one.
You know, if I'm the hitter right here, I'm like, okay. You want to come get some early in the count? I was about to wait you out, but now game on.
And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away. Now at the plate, Michael Taylor. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball one. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
If you're going to catch up to a high fastball like that, it's all about getting that front foot down in enough time to allow your hands to start moving forward.
And the third baseman is there to make the catch, and the into the box now, Justin Turner. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
The third baseman.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
And that's into the gap and should be extra bases. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out. So digging in now, Colton Wong.
The center fielder.
First pitch of the at-bat. Change-up too low, and it's 1-0.
Well, this second inning is not starting out any better than the first was. He just might not have it in this one.
Turner leads off second with nobody out. Goes the other way, and this is in the air out to left. Soto moving forward. He's there and records the first out. And the runner not tagging will retreat to second base.
The catcher.
Settling in now, Yadier Molina. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. Molina swings and misses. He's in trouble now behind 0-2. Hard hit at third. Devers fields it cleanly. Throw on to first, 2 gone. But he gets back in time, safe at second base.
Batting
plate, Ross Strickland, and a chance now to increase his lead if he can deliver something here with 2 gone. No balls and 1 strike. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Heading out towards shallow right. Springer has it in his sights, and that ends the inning. So striding in, Aaron Nola, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one. Bottom part of the zone, a good changeup gets the call. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
It'll be interesting to see if the pitcher goes back to that. I don't know if the hitter was trying to work the ball the other way, but whatever it was, it just did not look good.
Hit weakly back to the mound. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the 3rd.
The left fielder, number 22.
Juan Soto to the plate now. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat. In there for strike 1, 0-1. Look out, a fastball up near his dome, and that'll wake you up a bit. A little bit outside, 2-1. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
This is where you cash your checks right here. 3-1. You're one of the best hitters in the game. You live for situations like this.
Out of the stretch, the 3-2 pitch home. Fly ball right down the line in left. Dunn is over now, and he puts this one away in foul territory, and there are 2 men out.
Now batting, the second
bases are empty here with 2 gone. And stepping in is the second baseman, Howie Kendrick. No balls and a strike to count. And there's a swing and a miss by Kendrick as he falls behind now 0-2.
Some guys have no trouble hitting with 2 strikes, and some guys never want to get there. Let's see the approach right here. I'd like to see him shorten up a little bit, maybe choke up and try and work the ball back up the middle the other way.
And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. Still a ball and 2 strikes. He'll try again 1-2. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is. So it's back to the top of the order now. And that'll bring in the Illinois State product, Paul DeYoung.
Paul DeYoung.
Swung on and missed.
Hey, if these guys are going to have any chance in this one, they are going to have to set their sights a little lower. You cannot expect to get the barrel of the bat to that baseball. That is entirely too high.
Line drive to center field. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So an inning opening single kicks off their half of the 3rd. Coming to the plate
batter,
now,
number 13.
Matt Carpenter. He flew out in his last at bat.
Matt.
And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. DeYoung aboard here at first with nobody out. Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out.
Now batting, first baseman.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate there.
And a diving effort there, but it'll come up empty. It's a base hit. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Adam Dunn. And remember, he hit that 2-run homer his first time up.
And that's been the entire offense so far in this one.
It's through. Let's see if they send him around to try to score. And the run will score from second as now it's a 3-0 game. At the plate, Marcell Ozuna,
right
0-for-1 here in the early going. He's set. Here it comes. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss. Oh, break out the tape measure. That one is long gone. Ready for another chance. Justin Turner, 1-for-1.
Third baseman.
He reached base with a double his first time up.
Yeah, he jumped all over that first pitch last time up. Interested to see if he has the same approach this AB. This lineup has a chance to knock this down.
Now this one's crushed. Left field line, but it bends just foul into the second deck. And this one's high and tight, backing him up 2-1.
Seems to me like they're pitching him a little bit more cautiously after that double he had his first time up.
Turner in front at 3 balls and a strike. Called a strike, and it's full 3-2.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Here's the second baseman, Colton Wong. So
center
far,
fielder,
0-for-1 with a flyout.
Wong.
Lifted down the line in left. And they can't run it down. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
Another 1-2 delivery. Devers trying to get there, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. And he fouls this one off. Started to chase there. They'll appeal it down to third, and no swing. It's ball 2. Neither guy giving in. Here's the next one. Hard on the ground towards short. On to first, and it's in time as they're finally able to retire him. Now in the box, Trey Turner comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Liner toward right center, and that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances. Rafael Devers the next to bat. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. Off the plate and in, it's a ball and a strike. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. 50th pitch of the game on its way. That's lifted the other way out to left. And Dunn's able to look this one in for the first out. So a runner at first with one man gone. And that'll bring in the catcher, Kurt Suzuki. And he lays off there 1-0. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. Hit hard towards center. And that's in there, base hit. And they'll have runners at the corners following the 1-out single. Here's Matt Adams now. And he's got runners at the corners here with only one gone.
Adams.
Lower part of the zone, but it's taken for a strike. Line toward the gap in left center. In there, base hit, and that ought to get the run in from third. So runners at first and second here with one away. And former World Series MVP George Springer bats next. Here's the 0-1. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2. Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. Suzuki rounds the corner and is headed home. And the runner is in from second. The relay. And he's in there with a 2-run triple. Stepping up now, Michael Taylor. 3 runs already home and a potential 4th standing at third base. Here's the first pitch to him. To third. Thought about coming home, but he'll go to first instead. So first and third with one away. And it'll be the pitcher up next, Aaron Nola.
Your attention, please.
Will look to provide a little punch off the bench as he'll hit with runners at the corners and 1 out in the inning. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. And they're runners at the corners now. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
His pitch count is getting up there in the inning now. He needs to get this frame over with sooner than later. So forcing contact and getting the defense involved is probably the best thing he can do.
And the slider is way low, but a good job there to knock this one down. Both teams with 6 hits so far. Early swing there as he pulls it foul to the right side. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up the dynamic bat of Juan Soto. Andrew Miller answers the call from the pen here in the 4th as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1. Still only 1 out in the inning. Lifted the other way down the left field line, and no shot for Dunn. It's a foul ball. And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2.
Now
set and the pitch.
Second base. Howie.
Grounded foul toward the third base dugout. Now the 0-1. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2.
He's going to need to shorten up and get
a swing and a miss. That retires the side. Daniel Hudson answers the call from the pen here in the 4th as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter.
South Korea.
Digging in, Yadier Molina. He leads things off here in what's now a very close ball game. First pitch of the at-bat. On the ground to third. Devers has it. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. Stepping up
now
to the plate, Andrew Miller.
The pitcher, Andrew.
First offering on its way.
Miller.
And he popped him up. Devers takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the second out. Standing in, Paul DeYoung. He scored after reaching on a single in his last time up. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
Either he missed the take sign or they're just not thinking as a team. The first 2 guys out on 1 pitch, so it could have been a 3-pitch.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away. And digging in to try it again, Trey Turner. And with an impressive time
for the Avengers, the shortstop, Trey
from the stretch.
Turner.
He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Well, we promised a pitcher's duel at the top of the broadcast, but clearly that hasn't come to pass here today.
Dan, this is a fireworks display right now. This offense, everybody, a fight at the bat rack. These 2 finesse pitchers are leaving too many balls over the heart of the plate.
That's one of the tough things, D-Roll, about being a guy that's a touchy-feely kind of pitcher. We see 2 of these guys today. When they're missing the spots, the balls are up in the zone, and they're getting torched. And it has been a long game for both of these starting pitchers.
Now batter, third baseman.
First delivery to him on the way. Popped him up. Turner in foul ground. 2 gone. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And that'll bring in the catcher, Kurt Suzuki. Slider pins into the middle of the strike zone, taken for a strike. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. And that one skips up over the wall for a ground rule double.
Now
ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. The 3-1 pitch. Swung on and missed. 3-2. And a slider swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Matt Carpenter. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2.
Yeah, right there. It's tough to be able to dive out over the plate. I know it's a pitch people think you can get to, but after you're pounded in twice, that ball looks like a foot outside.
Here is a ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of second. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone.
The bat, the first baseman.
He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far.
Goldschmidt.
And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. Drilled down the line. But a foul ball, and it's 2-1 now. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Swing and a flare hit toward right. In there, a base hit. So a runner at first with 1 out now. And in steps Adam Dunn.
Your
Matt
attention,
Grace
please.
enters to make an appearance on the mound as he inherits a runner at first with 1 out in the inning. Done with that open stance, and here's the pitch. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. And it's fouled away. One and two now.
Can't say he's tickling around the zone. Those last 2 pitches were pretty much grooved right down the middle, but it didn't bite him.
Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2.
Now
trying
batting,
to pick
right
things
fielder,
up where we left off.
Marcell
Ozuna, 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far.
It'll be interesting to see if they use that changeup in this at-bat. That last at-bat, that was a changeup he hit for a home run. I'm going to see if this time they don't go to more fastballs and curveballs.
Throw won't get him.
Now batting, third baseman,
Carl Edwards Jr. trots in from the bullpen here as he inherits a tough spot with 2 on and 2 away.
Now pitching, Carl Edwards Jr.
Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes. And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1. That one catches the edge of the zone, called the strike. Here's the 1-1. High in the air out towards shallow right. Springer is over. He hauls it in, and the potential go-ahead run will. So striding forward now, George Springer. He tripled earlier, making him 1 for 2 in the ball game. 1-0 the count. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. A bouncer to the left side. To his left, Turner. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. Digging in now, Michael Taylor. He reached on a fielder's choice previously. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Wong is back, and he'll get there to make the play for out number 2. Striding in, Carl Edwards Jr. He's getting his first plate appearance of the game here in the 6th. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Swing, and he pops him up. Carpenter ranging into the outfield. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends. Digging in, Colton Wong. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
The center fielder.
Seared down the first baseline. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. So a runner at first now with nobody out. And here now is the catcher, Yadier Molina. Here's the first pitch to him. And this pitch is lined softly down the line and left. But this is a foul ball. 0-1 count. Here it comes. And this will go right by Suzuki all the way to the backstop. And he is in there. They couldn't get him at second. And a very big mistake, as that'll move the possible go-ahead run into scoring position. Line drive to left. Soto is right there as he puts it away. No problem for the first out. Dexter Fowler will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Pinch hitting, Dexter Fowler.
And the indication from the dugout comes. It looks like they're going to put him on intentionally. So that'll set up the double play possibility with 1 away.
Paul DeJong.
First offering on its way. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Chasing after it is Taylor. He gets there to put it away, but the runner tags and breaks for third. Here's Matt Carpenter.
Now batting, second baseman.
I think he's forgotten about sometimes Matt Carpenter when we talk about best hitters in our sport.
And he grooves the fastball there. This is hit high and deep out to straightaway center field. Holy Toledo! So stepping in, Paul Goldschmidt. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Line hard to center field. Taylor will get there, and he puts it away to retire the. Giovanni Gallegos is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. Leading off the inning, Juan Soto. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Strike taken up in the zone.
You know, guys, sometimes guys don't like pulling the trigger 0-0. They want to see something go by, calibrate the speed, calibrate the break, and then make their adjustments off that. Maybe that's the case right here.
2 balls and a strike to count. Hit out towards second. Carpenter is there. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Now batting.
Here's Howie Kendrick. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Here's the 1-1. Grounded foul. The 1-2. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first and no swing. It's ball 2. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Tried to fool him with the changeup, but he won't offer at it. 3-2.
With the meat of the order due up next, you could probably expect to see something you can handle here with the full count as the 2.
Now batting.
So he sets him down swinging. Howie Kendrick is the second out in the 7th inning. 0-1 the count. No plate discipline that time, and he's in the hole now. 0-2.
1 pitch away from
threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. So here's the cleanup hitter, Adam Dunn. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. This is line to left. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And a good decision to push it that time. He's in at second base with a leadoff double.
Now batting.
Now at the
right
plate,
fielder.
Marcell Ozuna.
Sean
Doolittle comes on down and hits it over with nobody out in inning number 7.
Now pitching. John.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. Heading out towards shallow right. Springer has a read on it. 1 away. Runner at second. 1 away. And that'll bring up the third baseman, Justin Turner. That just misses off the inside for ball 1.
I always say hitting's a process of elimination at the plate. I think he could go ahead and eliminate changeup. 2 in a row back to back. I don't think there'll be a third.
The 1-2. Fouled off. Dunn, the runner at second with 1 away. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time.
Great job to keep your hands back and not fully commit. The body was out in front on a great changeup right there, but he was able and strong enough to keep his hands back.
Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. High in the air down the right field line. Wall coming quickly as he makes the catch for the second out. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now.
Now batting.
Digging in and looking for more. Colton Wong. He reached on a Harrison Bader. Looked to provide a little 2-out thunder off the bench as he'll hit with a runner at second and 2 away. Check swing called strike. 0-1. Smoke toward third. Devers gloves it, and that will conclude matters here in the 7th. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Rafael Devers. His last at-bat, he popped out in foul ground. As we play out the last few innings, I guess it's safe to say this one hasn't gone the way we thought it was going to go. Despite featuring 2 of the most deceptive pitchers in the game, neither of these guys were fooling any hitters in this one.
You know, D-Row, this is a classic of one of these matches of guys that are more touch and feel kind of guys. And when they're not on point, they have a tough time getting through a lineup.
I know we expected more out of both these pitching staffs, but let's flip it. Let's give some credit where credit's due. The offenses were on point. They were obviously paying attention in the hitters' meetings, and they executed the game plan.
Bader comes on now and makes the catch in shallow center for round number 2.
Now batting.
Digging in, Matt Adams. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. A ball and 2 strikes now. Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina, and he'll start out the bottom of the 8th inning.
I mean, Yadi, when he first broke on the scene, was a defender first and foremost. You can't say that anymore. I mean, he's evolved into a really, really nice offensive player.
Tried to pull that one back, but he couldn't do it, and it's 0-2 now. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like
your
this.
attention, please.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Yadier Molina becomes the first out in the bottom of the 8th inning. Down the 3rd baseline. But a foul ball here, 0-1. Comes set with the 0-1. And he watches one dip low and inside for a ball, 1-1. Swung on and missed, 1-2 now. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first and no swing. It's ball 2. This one's down to 3rd. Oh, a diving effort as it's off his glove. And he'll make it to first easily on what will almost certainly be ruled an infield single. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in.
The shortstop, Paul Young.
David Robertson
Your
enters
attention,
to make
please.
an appearance on the mound as he inherits a runner at first with 1 out in the inning. First offering on its way. No balls and 1 strike. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. This one is crushed. Back, and gone. Striding into the box, Matt Carpenter.
The batter, number 13.
Homer in his
second baseman, Matt
lays off 1-0.
Carpenter.
And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now.
Well, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
Now batting,
here's
first
Paul
baseman
Goldschmidt now.
Paul
Hit the ball pretty well in his last
Goldschmidt.
at-bat, but it resulted in a line out. Lands in for a base hit, and he's 3 for 5 in this one. Stepping in, Adam Dunn. He
now
launched
batting.
one over the wall
Number
back
44.
in the opening frame. Skied into straightaway right. Springer is going to have room out there as he puts this away.
Ladies
Carlos
and gentlemen,
Martinez
your
comes on
attention,
from the
please.
pen, hoping to finish
Now
this one
pitching.
off here in the top
Carlos
of the 9th.
Martinez.
Springer. First pitch of the at-bat. 9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first and no swing. It's ball 2. Oh, not what you want to be doing on 2-0. Back to 2-1 now.
Step out of the box and wash that one off, because that was an ugly swing.
2-2. The 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Stepping into the box,
now
Michael Taylor. It was a fly out for him in his last trip.
Taylor.
And he holds up here, but the pitch is a called strike anyway. 1 out, nobody on. A great job of changing speeds there. It's 0-2. Martinez is known in part as a reliever with a clutch factor, perhaps. An escape artist is another way to put it. Regardless, he seems to be at his best when pressed up into difficult situations, which is kind of what you want out of a bullpen arm.
No doubt about it, Matty V. And I call a guy like this troubleshooter. Guys that you can bring into a game
now coming
with runners in scoring position. They don't panic. They keep the game at a slow pace. And more importantly, they make good pitches to good hitters to get out of tough situations.
And a good job to get to it quickly and get it back in. That'll hold him to a 2-out single.
Now batting. The left field.
He's set. Here it comes.
Juan Soto.
Line towards center field. But he will make the catch on the hard hit ball out there. And that will conclude matters here as this ball game is over.
Here now is our final line score. First, for your victorious home team, 11 runs on 14 hits. No errors. They left 5.